Hello guys, welcome to Wednesday's vlog. What happened, I didn't vlog at all yesterday because I wasn't well and I was pretty tired yesterday, so vlogging was I wasn't in the frame of mind to even vlog. So yeah, so I'm updating you now. So what happened was I got up about 9 o'clock and I then asked my mum if she got an appointment at the doctor's for me and her, and she got in for what time? 10:30, and then I got in 10:50, so we had to drop my mum at her doctor's, then I had to go to mine, and my mum went because of her cough and like her ears and everything, because we think she had the flu. And then she asked about her left side as well, because that started hurting. And they said that it's just congestion of her nose, her throat and her ears. So that's why she's coughing and got a headache and everything. And then her side is just put down to sciatica, so that's like what they put it down to, like there's no chest infection or anything. And then I went because of my ibuprofen, and they've given me like an 800 milligram of slow release, like to take 2 at night. Because the normal ibuprofen I'm taking lasts 12 hours, but the other ibuprofen lasts 24 hours. So, because it slow releases into the bloodstream, like, and it can help with severe to acute pain, like they've given me for my gallbladder mostly, but it helps with arthritis as well. Then they gave me my prochlorine because I was running out of that. And then I had to see them about my side because it got a bit worse. So I seen him, he asked me to do a urine sample. So, and he did the urine sample, and he said it was like possibility of kidney stones, but he was treating it as a kidney infection, because when he tested the urine and where the pain is, it sounded more of an infection. So he tested the urine and it came up with nitrates, protein and blood. So yeah, so he gave me nitrofurantoin because I didn't start the trimethoprim. So he gave me nitrofurantoin, but he did say because of the pain being so bad, he just wanted to double check it wasn't kidney stones. So he sent me to the hospital just to get like rechecked, like, and then he gave me the nitrofurantoin, like, and the prochlorine and the ibuprofen, and I then went out, and then I had to go and have my depot, so I've had that, and the next one isn't till August now, so near to like a week before my birthday. So yeah, so that's all gone round there in my depot and my ibuprofen and everything. And then so I then got took to hospital, and I went and signed in, and yeah, I went and signed in, and there was a bit of trouble with the nurse, but oh well. She was a bit moody anyway. I then went and sat down, and I didn't get assessed. I waited about half an hour to an hour, and then it was about 45 minutes the most. I then got called in to see the doctor, and he asked me what was wrong, and he said he was considering kidney stones, but then he looked at the scan that I had back in November, and it showed no stones. So he then tested my urine and everything. It showed white blood cells, it showed blood, it showed protein and nitrates. But he phoned the urology team, and he spoke with them, told them about the blood in the urine, and he then said about the scan and everything like that, and they said there's no need for an extra scan because kidney stone wouldn't have formed within less than 6 months. So that put an ease to my mind, like it put an ease to my mind, because I was worried about kidney stones. So that put an ease to my mind, because my mind was going crazy when they said kidney stones. So that eased my mind a bit. So he said the nitrofurantoin wasn't strong enough because it won't kill the bacteria, and then the trimethoprim wouldn't kill the bacteria, and I was given last night. So then so he gave me colomoxiclav, 500 over 125 milligrams, the strongest one you can have. And he's like giving me a letter saying like about the scan and everything like that, and I did have a slight temperature, so he said I definitely had an infection because of the white blood cells showing in the temperature. So, and that's why I felt in pain and stuff like that. And he told me to take ibuprofen just to help it, just like ibuprofen my doctor did in the morning. And then he gave me the prescription. And he told me I need to see my GP in a week's time just to see if it has gone. So, which I hope it has, because I'm not. So yeah, which I fingers crossed it has. So yeah, because I don't want that pain ever again. So yeah, because I've got enough suffering from my gallbladder, let alone suffering from that as well. So yeah, I got the prescription and the letter. I then walked over to the main entrance where the pharmacy was, and I found my mum beforehand to come and pick me up. So I went to the pharmacy, and it took about 5-10 minutes for them to do it, and they gave me the prescription, and they said 1 a day, 3 times a day for 7 days, because usually they give you 3 days, but because of how bad it is, they've given me 7 days to kill the bacteria, to have time to kill the bacteria and get rid of the infection because of how bad it showed on the urine. So yeah, I then went back downstairs and waited for my mum and dad, and then it took about half hour to an hour for my mum to get to me because there was loads of traffic, and she was going to pharmacy and stuff to collect my chlorine and an antibiotic that I would have needed. So yeah, but when she put my ibuprofen in, she got told she had to come back the next day to collect it. So yeah, so then my mum and dad collected me, and then we came home. No, we went to Tesco's first to get some stuff, and then we came home. I then just stayed on the computer really and stuff, and then I then had my dinner and went to bed. So yeah, and I think I went to sleep about 10.
Everyone's got an answer
so yeah, so the question of the day is, have you ever suffered with a urine infection or kidney infection that has got worse overnight, like you've been the doctors or the hospital the night before, and you have been told that you've been given antibiotics but then haven't started them, so the next day you went back. So no, the question of the day is, have you ever had a UTI or kidney infection where it has been, where it's got worse to the point where you've landed at the hospital twice and been given 2 different sorts of antibiotics? And if so, what antibiotics were you given, and how long did it take? How long of a course did you have, and how long did it take for the pain to go away and for you to recover? So, and how many UTIs or kidney infections have you had? So yeah, comment that down below, and I will see you in the following vlog right after this.
There's New Mexico at number 9.
Oceans hot but cycles, all the bushes right low. At night